Hey everyone, this is Tyler with the Foo, wishing everyone had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully everyone survived the Black Friday. I know that when I worked Black Friday, Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock until whenever it ended, I was having struggles, but I did have a good time. I was able to see people, I got catered to, I saw people going through check lanes and so forth, and I also got what I wanted from Black Friday. Yay me! And then I also began to think as the passion that everyone else has for this holiday. Being thankful is appreciating your community and just loving them in the way that you want it to be loved, unconditionally loving them. And from what I learned from the past 11 months is that you're gonna do better if you love people unconditionally. There's been people in my life that I understand personally that has either ruined me, ignored me, or put distance to me. And honestly, I'm okay. If you're comfortable to live with that decision, I am not your dad to tell you otherwise. There's other people in my life that I'm more concerned about, and if you're not a part of it, then I'll still love you unconditionally. Because that's where you build a community. You love each other, regardless of what they've done, regardless of how they have autism, or they're autistic, or if they have like a traumatic experience, if they're a man, a woman, transgender. You make the community how you want it. Whatever your actions become, they're a confirmation for others to do the same thing. And if you love people unconditionally, you create a really good environment. Now, me personally, I know that I have not come from a good environment. It was toxic. The atmosphere was suffocating, really, for me. I'm just happy for the fact that it was because of my experiences that I know how to love people, how to unconditionally love people. For some reason, it's hard for people to understand that. Certain people may have their differences, but it comes to a point to where you need to love someone on a deeper level. It doesn't matter their disability, it doesn't matter who they are. People deserve love, and they want to be loved unconditionally, if not beyond that point. That's why you have marriage, that's why you have best friends, that's why you pick a human, or a thing, or an animal, and say, I like this person, I'm going to spend some time with them. And then if you act out of unconditional love, you're gonna allow other people to do the same, even to those that may not feel that they deserve it, but they do it anyways. They love Christ, loved people unconditionally, and that's why he took off. That's why when I read the Bible, at least, he died for our sins because he loved us unconditionally. So, in more sense than anything else, he's more like my life model because he loved people so unconditionally that he was able to move mountains. Martin Luther King was able to change a racial quota. There's been people in our history that's changed people's lives by loving people unconditionally, by being unchanged by the toxic environment that they're growing up with. And it's really up to us really to be passionate and loving them unconditionally. For me, I love my high school self. My high school self really loved to goof around, but he also loved to make films and to share with everyone. And I do too. Me, as a 23-year-old on Christmas, I unconditionally love people now. I have done more so since I moved out, since I've become baptized. And this has just been a really good experience because ever since I was baptized, I've been having good things happen to me, and I'm very happy for these changes. Whether they're apparent right now or they're apparent later. And I can't thank people enough that has been in my life to being a shining light. And by them being around me, they allow me to love people unconditionally. They see me do that, I pray they are able to do the same. To do the same with other people. This is a hard life to live. And if you cannot live and love people unconditionally, that's just how you're going to live. You're going to live a life that's regretful, that's hard to find meaning in, and you won't have a community that's positive. I'd rather live in a community that's passionate, that's loving each other unconditionally, and just reaching out for each other if you see that they're falling or going into the dark. Shine a light onto the life, because in the end, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful and beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that scares us. And at the very least, at this point, you come to a point where you get new experiences and you just feel like really compelled to be scared of the change when you have change built inside of you. So to love people unconditionally, you need to start loving yourself first. There's a whole lot of ideas that are running like thousands of miles in my head. More to the point, thank you guys for supporting me up until now. I'm thankful for your likes and views and such. I will start recording soon, so be looking forward to my next video. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.